Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Heroes, and of course, bang bang, say hello to the one and only Mr. Deadpool. So as I promised you guys, of course, Deadpool will be the character that I will showcase on the next episode of course, Marvel Heroes. So, as I guess I lived up to my promise, didn't I? Because we've got Deadpool here. Now, before I get into the actual episode here, I will show you guys right off the bat that I only leveled him up to level 10, not 18, because it was taking so long anyway, and it was either make an episode now, or you guys would have to wait another week until another episode of Marvel Heroes comes out, which I was like, you know what, that would be unfair, so I just wanted to showcase Deadpool, because that's what I promised to you guys. So first of all, I really like the design of the character. It's very, very simple, but at the same time, he's got a lot of funny lines, which you will hear throughout the entire episode. But I have a bit of a gripe with the game. Now, you know, I've talked about how I think the characters are overpriced and things like that, but another thing that I feel like is a little bit weird is that every time they do a big update, which is, for example, here, you have to reset all of your numbers. Like, you have to reset all of your power numbers and all that, and I don't understand why they do that. Like, it wasn't such a big problem when I wasn't paying for the characters, but when I pay for the characters, I don't know what it is, but there's just something that I find to be kind of aggravating about the whole process, where I'm like, why are you forcing me to go through this every single time? Every time you guys make me do this again and again and again and again and again. So I don't understand why exactly you want me to do it over and over and over again. Why can't you just, you know, not make me do all this stuff every single time? Like, I don't understand it, so I just find it to be a little bit weird and strange. And maybe it's just me, but I think that there's definitely some things that they need to solve and some things they need to figure out, because there definitely are some issues with how the game functions right now, in my opinion at least. Okay, so let's go ahead and, oh well, we have that already. Let's go ahead and line out some of our goodies here. Below a gaping hole in a bad guy's armor. Okay, I don't want to know what that means. And of course the swift kick, which is the kick in the butt. I'm gonna use the bomb here. Those are passive moves, and that I don't even know what exactly it does. Okay, so we've got all of our stuff figured out. As far as our equipment, you can take a look at it right here. What is that? Mask of Get Better Fast. I love that name. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to go ahead and... Whoa, look at that giant Hulk right there. Looking pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually sell off some... Okay, that looks very weird. Look what is happening between those two. I don't even want to know. What was it to donate again? Alt and left... Sorry, Alt and right click. So let's go ahead and donate some of this stuff... just so we could clear things up before we get into our next mission. Matrix of Unbinding. Special crafting ingredient. Okay, I'll keep that. That sounds good. Get rid of this, and that. Okay. So we're in a pretty good position now. Now let's head on over to here. Who is that? Is that Colossus? Oh yeah, it is. Huh. Okay, so let's head over here and talk to Deputy Director Maria Hill, and let's see what she says. At this point, your work for S.H.I.E.L.D. is done. However, we've had a request for assistance from Professor Charles Xavier of the X-Men. Cool. We're a little short-handed cleaning up after all the damage done by the villains who escaped the wrath. But maybe you could head over to Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters and see what he needs. Havoc over there can fly you to Xavier's School in the Quinjet. Okay, sounds very cool. So here's Havoc, and let's head to Xavier's School, shall we? We got an awesome image of Deadpool to greet us, which is fantastic. And here we go. We get to go interact in the X-Men house, which is pretty good, considering that Deadpool's a mutant, so that fits, right? Very cool. Just a sec, guys. I'm just going to pause real quick. Okay, sorry about that. There's some noise outside my window, and I couldn't understand what it was. Okay, if you use a mutant power to see the answers, how can that be cheating? Okay, that is terrible plan. That is a terrible plan. Goodness gracious, I can't even read. Okay, so find Professor Xavier in Cerebro. Ooh, what is this guy? Who is that? Oh, okay, that's your gateway to pass to different areas. That's awesome. So does this mean that the X Mansion is going to become our base for the time being. There's magic. Yeah, it's easy to get lost in here. Xavier's downstairs in his cerebro chamber. Thank you very much for that information. So let's go ahead and locate Mr. Xavier. Okay, there are some mutants hanging out. What do we got over here? There's our Adam Warlock. Cool. He's hanging out over here. And it looks like Gambit has joined us as well, even though he was previously at the what is it called? At the Avengers Tower. I guess he left as well. He was like, yeah, I just want to go hang out with my folks, my mutant folks. Okay, so let's head down here, shall we? And then we'll take a... Ooh, what is that over there on the map? I'm just looking on the map, and that looks kind of cool. What do we got here? North Star. It is painful to speak with someone as slow as you. God, you're so rude, dude. You rude jerk. Okay, I don't know what that dot there is, but... I don't know. Doesn't point out as anything, just weird. It looks very bizarre looking. Okay, so here we go. Heading downstairs now.
Hey, look everybody! I'm Biclops.
Biclops. Oh yeah, by the way, one thing that I noticed is we have, like when I was looking at the shop here, at the heroes list, we own 2 characters that are both D characters, so I guess we got double Ds. Get it? Get it? Get? No? Okay. I'm just gonna let that one slide. I guess Deadpool's comedy has been influencing me in a very negative manner, hasn't it? Okay, so let's see. It looks like Forge is working over here. Why is his face so weird, derpy looking over here? Look at this icon here. Hello, my name is Forge, and I've got a very ridiculous looking mustache. Okay, so let me see. That's a simple nanotech. That's an ordinary nanotech. Now, why don't I go ahead and place that here, actually? That's costumes, gear, upgrade rare item. Okay. Miscellaneous stuff there. Now, what I'm wondering is... Okay, create... So we need 3 ordinaries, right? Again? We only got 1 ordinary. Do we have any of these? Primitive, ordinary, primitive, and simple. Here's another primitive, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so I think with those 3 primitives, we should be able to construct... Here's 1, 2... I know what to do. 3. And now we should be able to create another ordinary one. Fantastic. Very cool. So soon we'll be able to actually create one fundamental, which should be pretty cool as well. And right here we got 2 simple... Oh no, never mind. We got 1 simple and 1 primitive. Ordinary. Sorry, simple, and primitive. Okay. Here's another primitive... right there and then. Okay, so there we go. So now, for now, we're done. And let's go find Xavier, for God's sake. What the heck is this guy? Sorry. Gear vendor, sorry, Morph. I just never seen that character before, so it's very cool. I love the fact that this game is also making me learn more about the, of course, the Marvel universe, because you just get to see all these obscure characters that you never knew that they even existed and stuff. So I don't know, I really like that kind of stuff.
Every second we
That's an awesome looking Colossus dressed up as Juggernaut. I don't remember which comic book it was. There's a comic book series that's from, isn't it? I just can't remember what it was. What was the name of that? It was the one where Thor, I believe, ends up, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it. Never mind. Something happens to Thor that happens a lot in comic books but never takes hold. Let's just leave it at that. So let's talk to Mr. Xavier here. I don't understand why their icons are so creepy looking. Like, look at Xavier. He looks so weird. Look at his face right there. Okay. Thank you for coming to see me. I'm afraid I have dire news. Okay, that doesn't look very good. Are the mutants in trouble or something? No mutants. Written in blood.
It's not your fault, little one. Homo sapien is the only true work of God. Mutant is the abomination of the devil. God doesn't want mutants. This is the Judgment Day.
Okay, that was both creepy, but at the same time really well done from how cool that looks.
They hate us so much, just because we are different, just because we are mutant. This is the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. I am Charles Xavier, and I have dedicated my life to educating and training mutants. The best and brightest of my students you know as the X-Men.
Oh.
We dream of a world of peace and equality, where mutant and human could live together peacefully. But there are those who would die or kill to stop this from happening. That is why I've called you here. Anti-mutant activity has grown increasingly violent. Because of the rise in New York City's mutant population, the mutants took it upon themselves to form their own community, Mutant Town. But Mutant Town is now under siege by
very original name, by the way.
They call themselves the Purifiers. To my frustration, I must tell you I don't know anything more about them. I need you to go to Mutant Town and help stop the growing violence. Show your support for us. Let the world know that its heroes and its mutants stand together.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe you guys got Jean-Luc Picard to be in your game.
Did you hear his comment from Deadpool? That was awesome. Alrighty, so let's see what else we have, what kind of additional information we have about this mission here. The citizens of Mutant Town, an area of Manhattan with a high population of mutants, are under attack by violent anti-mutant vigilantes known as the Purifiers. These murderers have set a local base of operations, which they call the Church of Purification, in an abandoned train yard. We believe that a secret tunnel connects this base with Mutant Town, but we need your help to find it. Explore Morlock Underground underneath Mutant Town to find the hidden route leading to the Church of Purification. You can speak with Multiple Man to use the Blackbird jet to reach Mutant Town. I will stay in touch periodically using my telepathy to contact you with with important information. Okay. So here we go. Gotta find Multiple Man, sorry. What the heck was that?
Wake up on the wrong
Is
side
that a
of the
Human
flooring?
Torch? I haven't seen a Human Torch before. That must be a brand new character that they added. So let's talk to Multiple Man, who will let us use the Blackbird. And now we get to go to Mutant Town, which, by the way, if you're mutants and you want to hide from the Purifiers, not the best name, to be honest. Alright, this is Mutant Town. Once a thriving community, now it stands on the brink of extinction due to war or some. Okay, so let's take a look at some of our attacks. We got these spiky things that we can throw. Of course, we got our two basic attacks, which is a katana slash, which you can get close in personal form. And then you also got your pistols, which are very handy for long range, so that's really nice. And you get to blast suckers and blast fools. Now, I feel like, did the audio get adjusted again? Yep, that's what I thought. So let me just lower this, because this is going to be ridiculous to get over. Motion comics should be loud. Music, I'm going to lower music and sound effects, because otherwise you will not be able to hear a thing, and I remember that. Okay. So let me get rid of this sucker. The Purifier Fanatic. And as you can see, I am having a bit of a hard time because I'm a much lower level than what I should be. Now, Deadpool has some ridiculous power-ups, which, no surprise. Okay, so some of his cool ones, we've got a grenade that really is very, very handy. Then we've got these kind of cool double slash type thingamadoo. And let me just cut up these dudes right here real quick, so I'm not too concerned with. Oh my god, there's an aim turret? What the heck are the aim devices doing over here? Okay, I got a bodysuit there and some other boots. What the heck is that? Is that a little robot? Rob the robot, I mean? Oh, here we go. So I'm just going to attack these guys now. As I said, there are also these spiky things, which are very, very awesome, because as long as the enemy stands on them, that does damage, which is cool. Now, this thing right here with G, I'm not sure what that does, but I think it just gives you like a passive upgrade. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, so it's just one clear shot. That's what it is. Now, the cool thing that I wanted to point out with Deadpool that I forgot about, was, if you could see right here, we have this really cool kind of a pain line, which what it does is, obviously Deadpool with his ability, just like Wolverine, you know, where he can recover and all that from damage and things like that. What that does is it allows him to have a kind of an extra additional HP, which is really, really awesome. It's a very clever way to work into the game the fact that Deadpool has the healing ability, because what it does is it allows you to take more damage than you would be able to typically, which I really like. I think that that's a very creative way to handle this whole situation. I think it really does make Deadpool a very, very fun character to play as. But that being said, some of his abilities are so ridiculous, like this thing right here, like this kick. I mean, it's just the swift kick. Like, it literally does sound like something that Deadpool would come up with, but it's so ridiculous. Like, I wish there would have been something a little bit different in its place, but at the same time, I love it just because it's Deadpool. And then, for example, also, like, when you go to his powers list, right over here, you can see his main ability is server lag, which at first, honestly, I thought that when it said server lag, I was like, okay, there must be a problem with the actual game. Like, okay, I guess maybe I purchased the character wrong or something, and then I started reading it, and I'm like, oh my god, that is actually his ability. So it's pretty cool that they actually took such a attention to detail that, you know, Deadpool usually knows that he is in any different type of world. You know, he knows, for example, that he's in a comic book and in a comic book and things like that. So therefore, he kind of almost here he knows that he's in a video game, which is awesome. So he kind of starts pointing out things like that and poking fun at you as the player, like when you make mistakes and things like that. So it's really, really cool attention to detail. But let's see what Multiple Man has to say here about the streets, I guess, of Mutant Town. Let me explain you the deja vu you might be feeling right now. I'm the Multiple Man, right? So that means you better get used to seeing more than one of me. Keep your eyes out, because some of my duplicates have useful information for you. But enough about me. It seems that the Purifiers have teamed up with a nasty samurai cyborg named Lady Deathstrike. Yep, she definitely is nasty. Lady Deathstrike and her squad of cybernetic mercenaries, the Reavers. Apparently they share a hatred of all things mutant. As we speak, she's somewhere right here in the wretched slum, planning a major killing spree with one of the Purifier high-ups, a guy named Deacon Hawke. If you can find the Purifier advance base and defeat Deacon Hawke and Lady Deathstrike, everyone in Mutant Town will breathe a little easier. Sounds like a plan of attack. Let me just take away this initiate who was attacking me in a very rude manner while I was just trying to read something, for God's sake. How rude, sir. Okay, so let me take down these suckers. Use these spikies to help me out. Fantastic. What the heck is this? There's a Deacon. Purifier Deacon. Now, as you can see, this guy, because he's red, that would make him a much more bigger challenge to me. Come on. Just take him down. He really is not that special. There we go. Fantastic. Perfect. Job well done indeed. So, oh my goodness. Okay, there is no way I am taking all of these dudes on. Why am I alone, by the way? Is nobody else doing these missions at the time of this recording? Certainly feels weird that no one else is doing these missions. Hey, attack the mutant. Don't you guys all hate the mutants? Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is just kind of try to take at least a couple of them out. Goodness gracious, this is dangerous. Oh, this is a very dangerous decision by me. Very, very dangerous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is not too bad, actually. We're not doing too badly. It's definitely much more difficult to be level 10 than it is level 18. No doubt. Okay, yes, what is that? We just got something really cool, I think. It looks cool. Oh, look at that. There's a Hawkeye with a... I think that's a movie Hawkeye costume, isn't it? I couldn't tell, but that was a very cool design. I like that. Okay, so let's see what we just picked up. That orange item. What the heck is that? Eternity Splinter. Visit Adam Warlock to spend Eternity Splinters. Okay, that sounds very fancy. It's a brand new item, I believe. Sasha Travis. Holly Cannoli. These purifiers need a group hug or something. Indeed they do. There's a pretty, like, depressing looking playground, to be honest. But you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. And don't worry, there's a ton more Deadpool gameplay coming your way. What I'll do is, in between episodes, I'll try to level up even more. I definitely want to try to be, like, level 15, that would be kind of much more comforting, just because, as you can see, I mean, it is definitely very, very difficult to compete against these guys, because, I mean, they just do far more damage than I can handle, to be honest, so that really, really sucks. So let me just take down some of these fools right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, why don't we relax, fellas? Why don't we all just take a bit of a breather, for God's sake? Uh-oh. Okay, that is not good. Okay, let me try to defeat these guys and see if we survive this. That would be fantastic. So again, if you guys enjoyed this episode of course, Marvel Heroes, give it a like rating right below the video. That really does help me out a ton, guys. What the heck is that thing? Look at that. Is that what, a brood? What is that? That is a really cool looking thing. What is that? I'm not even sure what that is, but it looks really cool. But that being said, again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like rating. It really does help me out a ton, guys. Of course, on top of that, tune in to the next episode. That body just disappeared. I wonder if Deadpool commented on that, that would have been cool. That dude's hand, or arm, sorry, certainly is broken. But that being said, guys, again, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share the video with your family and friends, and favorite the video. And of course, tune in next time for another episode of Marvel Heroes as Deadpool goes bang bang all over the place. And insert dirty joke there. But that being said, guys, again, also share the video with your family and friends and favorite the video. And also on top of all of that, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss out on all the content that goes up on the Blitzwinger channel. There's a ton of good stuff going up all the time on a regular basis. So again, you do not want to be missing out on that stuff, just because there's going to be a ton of cool stuff coming your way all the time. So if you want to be up to date with all that kind of stuff, there's Storm helping me out, which I really do appreciate, so that's awesome. But that being said, again, if you guys enjoyed this video, catch you guys next time. Have a fan-free productive day. Bang, 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 bang. And that's a lot of bullet shells or casings on the ground. Alright, have a great day, guys, and I'll see ya later.